the home where we keep it real, y'all. Real talk, premium lifestyle. Hit the catch up and get lost, yeah. 91 and 91 and 9.
All right, we're here with 91 and Up podcast. My name is Jen, one of your hosts. Got Alex Ramon, our other host, and most importantly, we got our guest, Theolodge. What's up, Theolodge?
Hey, what's happening, man? Appreciate y'all having me on the show, man.
No, absolutely. And of course, we want to thank First Class Exotics for letting us use your spot. They're our sponsor for the day and hopefully for a long time. So thank you very much. Ali from First Class.
Ali, shout out First Class.
Right now, everything you want. You got G-Wagons, you got Ferraris, you got whatever you want, Lamborghinis, AMGs, you got it.
So Theo, when Theolodge, tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, I heard your music. I was actually banging to it on the way here.
Okay.
As you know, I walked
Some
in.
good stuff, man.
Yeah, you can.
Some good stuff.
I appreciate it. Well, man, like I said, man, my origin, man, I'm from Florida. Southern guy, man. I grew up in the church, so a lot of this really came from the church because, like, growing up, when you black and you was young back in the days, your babysitter was choir practice. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make it fun for me. So you know what I mean? Like, G.O.D. my dude, but you know what I'm saying? I was big on trying to find a way to make church fun. You know what I'm saying? So
That's awesome.
I started rapping, got in trouble. I had to lead a couple of songs, which wasn't a good thing, but I knew what it was, a punishment thing. But it really came from that church base, man.
So that's your foundation, the choir, the church. That's where you started.
Yeah, man. Church, man. Every Wednesday, Sundays. But the thing that I can say what helped me was when it came to speeches. Because, like, growing up, you had to do Easter, Christmas speeches. So, as you can see now, hindsight, I could say I was ready for it. You know what I mean? Like, I see a speech, I probably read it 3 or 4 times, and I know it by heart.
Yeah, you're bred for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. So the song I was listening to on the way here was called Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And it's talking about the loudest ones are the brokest. So tell us, where'd you get that hook from?
So as people know, man, the world we living in, man, everybody is social media conscious. And people feel like if they show you something for, I don't know how long you can record for, I think 20, 30 seconds. They feel like if I give you a facade in 30 seconds, this is me. And I grew up and I've been in a lot of atmospheres where the loudest people are the ones that's causing the trouble in the club, and the ones that usually cause the trouble in the club are usually the brokest. You know what I mean? Like,
Real talk, right?
Yeah, so it's like you're causing all this commotion because, you really don't have it, because everybody that has it is sitting back, chill, cool, mellow, and just vibing. And so when I was thinking about the song, I was just like, the loudest ones be the brokest. Hallelujah, tell them that I'm focused.
That's the part that gets me.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's like the best follow-up to that line. The loudest ones be the brokest. Because what are you doing? You're not even worried about that. You're not even worried about trying to be loud, right?
Right. So that was my whole thing, was like, no matter what's going on, and that's in anybody's life, if you focus on the next, man, you're going to lose. You're going to fall off course on what you're doing. And that's what the whole song was about. Don't worry about people clout chasing and people getting loud. You think they popping bottles or they got the best pool party. That's cool. But how long would that last? If you continue to do work, come on, man, let the work speak for it. You ain't got to say nothing.
No, that's right.
Yeah, Theolodge is actually a really catchy name. I mean, what inspired you to, Theolodge? I love it, and it's easy. It sounds good. Where did that name came from?
Oh, man, funny story, man. So it came from my childhood friends in Fort Meade, Florida. They used to call, I was down there one day and it was like theological. And I was like, what? It was
can see
like
that.
theological. I was like, ooh, I need that. You know, I was like, I need that. So, but you know, as growing up, your nickname gets shorter
Right.
and shorter. So it went from theological to Theolodge. And then it went from Theolodge to just Lodge. Like if you go to where I'm from, my area, people don't call me Theolodge, they call me Lodge.
That's what's up.
And so when I was getting back into music, I didn't want to be Young T, Little T.
So what do you prefer, Lodge or Theolodge? What would you want your audience mainly to be know? Or is this kind of all the same thing?
No. Like Theolodge.
Okay.
Because when you giving a name, you go back to the roots of it.
Right.
And like theological is the study of the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is your roots, you know, the choir, the church.
Right.
That's awesome.
So it's like everything kind of coincides with, obviously my first name is Theo, which is God's, in Greek is God's gift. So, you know, it's all just intertwined and just all go together, man.
Yeah, that's remember that time I was talking to you, Alex, and then I was like, hey, tell Theolodge that my brother heard of him. That's crazy. Because there was that one time my brother, he hit me up and he's like, yo, is that the rapper on your guys' 91 and Up page?
Yeah.
Like, is that for real?
Right.
And I'm like, dude, my business partner, I don't know how he does it, but he gets people from all kinds of backgrounds to trust in this guy and befriend him. So I got a good business partner.
Hey, man, the first time actually that I got on the phone with Theo, I mean, we really hit it off. We had an awesome conversation.
Tell me about that, because I don't know how y'all really met. All I know is like it was through Instagram. So Theolodge, why don't you kind of explain?
All right, so I was going through, because like me, I like to partner with stuff that I feel I can grow with. Like if something already is, like if it's a tree and it's full grown and got out, I don't want to be no part of that. I want to be. I want to be a part.
Come on, man, practice what you preach, right?
I want to be a part of the process. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
We better get to that.
Yeah, we
man.
gonna get to that.
So,
so I was going through energy drinks that I figure I want to team up with, because I was in conversations. You know, no lie, I was going back and forth with Bang, but I just felt like, we weren't scratching the surface. It was, you know what I'm saying. So it was like that made me say, you know what? Let me go find somebody I could build with, show my value. And when I mean my value, give me your product. I'm going to post it. And I'm going to show you all analytics so you can see.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I wanted to do with Bang. That's why I went to him. I said, look, show me your top person. Give me what you give them. I'm going to post it. And let's see where the chips fall.
right.
You know what I mean? Because I know how my audience is. Like if I drop something, they coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you definitely have a loyal fan base.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing that I actually saw when I clicked on your profile.
Yeah.
And I saw the comments and I saw the likes and I saw that people really genuinely followed you. And when I told Jen about this, the first thing he said, man, this guy has been doing this for a long time. You can tell.
Yeah. And I kept going, and my school color, shout out to Central Missouri, it was black and red. So when I seen the can, I said,
Ooh. Raspberry Rumble.
I said, man, what the 91 and up? I said, that like the name, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know where that came from, man, but boy, I like that 91 and up. So when I clicked through, I went through the page, did a research. I was like, okay, they seem like they breaking the surface. Let me grab their hand and see if we can, walk into this theme park together. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so definitely. I was like, on top of that, I shot a few, along with you guys, I shot maybe 4 other people. But everybody responded. But what was funny, like I told Alex, 3 of them had like the generic, like, hey, send us this, and we'll send you this and this. Yeah. And whoever was on the page running the 91 and up, they had like actual conversation.
Yeah.
Right. It was actually Vic that responded.
Oh,
to
Vic! Shout out to Vic, the
Yeah,
guy
shout out
behind
to
the
Vic.
scenes too,
Yeah,
our engineer.
Yeah, Vic was the one that actually
that's what's
responded.
up.
He texted me actually, and he said, "Hey, you may want to check this guy out." So he's like, "What do you want me to tell him?" And I was like, just tell him.
Once
hit me up.
once Alex saw that blue check mark, it's a
Yeah,
wrap.
he was. But then he talked to me, and then he told me he was from Florida,
Right.
and just like his vision and stuff, and that's what brought me in, because that's what I'm on. I'm really a visionary, and like if I'm gonna work and participate in what you have going on, that means I believe in you as well, because I can't get my time back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when we sat down and he was like, "Bro, I'm send the package out. It'll be there in a week."
You were surprised too that you got the package.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, 'cause
you
I
called
told
me and what you said, you're like, wait.
Hey, I'm finna cross you off.
I'm like, you're like, you actually sent the package? I'm like, why are you surprised?
Yeah,
He's
'cause-
like, there's so many people that say they're gonna do something, they don't do it. So when you got that package in the mail, you called me and said, wow, you actually, thank you so much.
And that's why he posted that picture of him holding all those
Yeah,
cans
yeah,
like
like-
this, like it was a bag of money.
right.
yeah,
Soon to
man.
be. It's a metaphorical, right?
Yeah, because it was one of them things that, like, okay, and it was really me more so saying, okay, bang, whoever else go this, that, and the third. You see it,
Right.
like you had an opportunity to get the same love,
Right.
but I more so did it, and I tagged them too. I know somebody from their company, whatever, when they seen it, because I had more engagements than any of their ambassadors
Yeah.
can get close to.
That's awesome.
And I had my clothes on. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even start about the other page.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
I ain't even
Theolodge Fitness. Let's not get started there.
I ain't even have like
Yeah.
no girl running behind me in bikini throwing me a can like 91.
It was
and
all
up.
organic. It was
Organic.
all
You know what I'm
organic.
saying?
yeah.
Like people that understand me know when I post something, I mean it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
You stand
that's what
behind
it
the
was.
you stand behind the brand.
And that means a lot. I mean, Alex meets a lot of people. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But like, you flew down here. What? This is your third time
Fourth.
to hang out with Alex and us
Fourth,
and the
yeah.
company.
Yeah, fourth.
And then y'all went to like Vegas together. So like,
The first time he said, "Hey,
The first time was like that's how you know.
oh, it was an accident.
That's how you know.
That's the funniest
was
story.
Meant. It was meant, bro, because me and him saying the dates, but it's weird how September
right,
had
right.
the same weekend as October.
Like the numbers. The
Yeah,
dates?
like that was weird to me because we was both, and I called him. He was like, "Hello." He's like, "What's up, bro?" I was like, "What you mean? What's up, bro?"
I'm here.
Where you?
Like, I'm in the airport, Terminal 4. Where you at?
I thought so. What I was thinking at the moment was that he was messing with me, and I said, "Oh, he's just messing around," because I know that he was heading to California very soon, and and I have friends that always joke around with me. So when he told me that he was here, I was like, "No way!" I this is a funny thing because Jin always says something about this, but I was about to hop in the shower. And every time he calls me,
Every time I call him, he's like, yo, Jen, I'm like naked, butt naked. I'm about to hop in the shower looking at myself in the mirror.
no, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Come on, Al.
Hey, that's a lie right there. That's not true. But I was really going to hop on the shower, and I said, no, there's no freaking way. No. I lied.
You was in San Diego.
I was in San Diego at Will's house.
Yeah.
I was at Will's house about to hop in the shower. And
Showering either way.
Right, showering either way. And when he said that, I told Will, I said, man, I gotta go. I have someone that's visiting me that I have no idea that he was gonna be here today. And it was the first time meeting. So I stood like an hour and a half, or not stood, I was driving through traffic, hour and a half, and just panicking because I wasn't sure what was going to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
But it all worked out. I mean,
Yeah.
I met him. It was an instant vibe. We shot with Michael Tanaka, which is our media.
And
guy.
that was the first video you shot.
Yeah,
in
right.
Where was it at? Malibu?
Unscripted. So we didn't. Here's the thing: we didn't even plan for the video. It was unscripted. The location, I think we chose something like super random,
With no service.
With no service.
How you know it's real?
We were. It was one location, and after seeing the video, I was kind of skeptical at first because it was just so unplanned, because we originally planned on a different type of video, and that didn't work out. And so when we had this idea that we were going to go to this canyon, and with no car, no script, driving there, pretending that everything was going to be okay. But in my head, I'm thinking, man, I don't know what I got myself into. But of course, with the help of Michael Tanaka, as always, he helped out on what to do. And after he delivered the video and showed us the video, I was blown away.
So there was a voiceover aspect to it too, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's the first time I heard your voice. I was like, aside from a song, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this guy's voice is like deep. I was like, damn, he almost could sound.
Inspirational.
Yeah, it's very inspirational.
I watched that video like 100 times. I'm not even lying.
And I'm like, dude, he win this?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, bro. Like, we was sitting there, like, we driving up the mine, have no service. So he was like, I said, what, I mean, throw stuff at, I'm good at, like, throw stuff at me. I'm going to put it together. So I'm like, what you throw? He was like, yeah, man, like, fuel, this and that. I say, what about what fuels you?
Right.
He was like,
That's the campaign.
That's the campaign.
Yeah, he was like,
shout out to all the it's because of Theo.
hey, I'm like, man, but that's me. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
right.
it wasn't hard to come up with it to match what y'all doing, because, bro, I wake up every day and try to get everything I can out of the 24.
I love it, man.
So let's talk about that. Like, our drinks, our beverages, premium fueling beverage, and then you love it. You align so well with it because, like you said, it kind of aligns with your lifestyle. Can you kind of explain, like, how do you approach your day? You just said you don't waste any minute of your 24 hours.
Yeah, so
And he's
kind of
serious too.
So, like, me, I get up, make sure the fam good. Well, first thing I get up, I pray. You know what I mean? I gotta have that. I gotta get my mental right.
Respect.
I gotta, get right, get my, get the thoughts for the day, all the bad stuff. I'm finna go ahead and get my shield up. I know it's coming because we humans. You know what I'm saying? Bad coming regardless. It's just how you deal with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that up, make sure the fam good. Then I get in the gym. That's like my sanctuary where, I get in there, man, and just other people, like, in my community, they see me, and, like, sometimes people don't realize how much you inspire people, man, and them just seeing you, they don't got to say nothing to you, but it's going to come that one moment where, like, both of y'all going for the 25, and you going to know the respect real when they like, oh, go ahead. I've
been there plenty of times.
Yeah, so it just, then I leave there, then I get online, and I'll hashtag, like, motivation on, like, Instagram. Because if you don't, only thing Instagram really gonna try to sell to you, man, it's like, yeah, the algorithm know I work out, but they're not. You just giving me a girl turned to the side, hand on the hip. You ain't
clicking on that. Now I'm just clicking.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you'll actually go into search and you type in hashtag motivation?
Yeah, I type in motivation and it got hashtags, and I go in and I just try to find different people that I don't know and see what different methods they're using to inspire or motivate themselves to keep going. Not just going to see what Will Smith said.
Right.
Or see what another famous person say. No, they're okay. I not take it for granted. They got there because of that. But I need to know what Joe Reynolds is saying in Michigan.
Right.
What is keeping him going? What is keeping the guy in Utah, Montana? You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I need, like you say, that organic. Because if Denzel say it, then a million people gonna repost it because Denzel said it.
Because
But
it's
if
Denzel, yeah.
we walk outside, it could be a bum on the street say the same thing he said. But I'm gonna take heed of it because I felt like God put him in my path at this moment for me to hear what he got to say.
So you actually listen.
I listen, bro.
And you look every day, one of the first things you do is you kind of seek out for those people, for those little guys out there.
Yeah,
For inspiration. That's tight.
And I always write a message of the day every day. Like every morning, that's after I read the Bible, that's the first thing I go do because somebody need to hear it. I don't care if I reach a lot of people, but that ain't my purpose. My purpose is to change one person every day. You know what I'm saying? Like people can sit down like, hey man, you got a lot of fun. I say, bro, I'm here to change one person at a time.
Damn. This guy's a reverend.
Yeah.
In rapper form.
Right. And there's been numerous times, and I agree with you 100%. I've told Jen numerous times in the past that I respect people, everyday people.
Yeah.
You know, every time I go into, getting a Starbucks, thanking the employees to, giving them, providing the coffee that I bought because it's that one person that thank you that you've given that person may just change entirely.
Right.
And it's those people that keep things going. So I respect that, man. That's something really, really, really awesome of you.
And that's what like I tell people, man, like hearing my music is the bonus. Meeting me is everything.
Damn.
My music is the bonus because I'm gonna sell you off me. I'm my own entity. So if I'm a proven entity, I don't need no USDA them stamps to be like, you're approved. And like me and Alice was talking, I'm gonna fill you in off camera. But it's like now that I'm verified on Instagram, it's like now people like, oh man, boy, you fire. I'm like, dude, I was the same dude.
What changed? You just woke up. That's the only thing that's changed.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then, you know what I do now? I say, you know what? It's just like having a party. Do I treat everybody that arrived early from those that arrived late, or do I just appreciate those that came?
Right.
And that's where I'm at right now. People can come on board now, whatever. You know what? You're here now. Now that you're here, we all gonna celebrate.
We gonna party.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and we talk about this all the time.
Yeah, so
all the time.
That's the thing with you guys, and like when I went to we went to
Fuel Fest?
No,
no.
Cars and Chopper.
Yeah,
okay.
Cars and Choppers.
Yeah, Chopper.
Crazy story about them, right?
Okay.
He the only one know him there. I'm the low key dude. Low key, like they say, the C-list celebrity, just chilling.
Okay.
I post a video. Boom. I tagged him.
Here we go.
I hit Alex. I said, Cars and Choppers hit me up. Said they want to book me for 2022. For real.
Are you gonna do it?
Of course.
We're gonna be there too, right?
Front
and center, man.
I want to be on stage with you though.
Yeah.
We there. We're gonna be throwing out shirts.
Yeah.
We can't throw out no cans because we want to hit the people.
No cans. I just want to be your hype man. Let me be your Asian hype man.
Shout out though, everyone will be fueled with a premium feeling beverage.
Premium lifestyle.
Premium lifestyle, premium feeling beverage, aka 91 and up.
Yeah, man. So it's like you said, man. Like with this, even with the podcast and letting people be able to see y'all, that is big. Because now the times we in, people like to connect with those
That's right.
faces to those brands.
That's right.
And it's weird because back in the days, I didn't care who made Kellogg's. But now that you said that, now I want to see him. You know what I'm saying? With the time, like, do he work out?
He's an OG.
Yeah.
Kellogg's guy. He probably OG Mr. Kellogg's.
Man, and that's crazy because that's their last name. That's just like the
Right.
world we live in. It's like
Right.
people get so excited off Gucci, Versace, all this stuff, but you're enhancing and building somebody else's last name brand.
Exactly.
Put that energy and effort into your family's last name or to your business, to whatever you're doing. If you're willing to go pop bottles and spend $1,500, well, I'm gonna spend $1,500, and it's crazy. I got a crazy story. So this is what I got to. I used to always, man, Jordan releases. So I told myself, if you see a pair of Jordans and you want them, however much they cost, that's how much you're gonna spend this week on marketing.
Damn.
So if they
That's
cost
deep.
$250, I'm gonna spend it. If I ride by, even though I don't eat McDonald's or Wendy's, but if I say, dang, boy, give me a
Hey man, don't diss McDonald's now.
no. I'm, you know what I'm saying?
I'm joking.
But if I say this, because that's why I try to make it to my fans and help them understand. I don't want nothing from you but you. Whatever come with you, that's on you. If you want to buy a hoodie, buy all my music, that's on you.
Come as you are.
All I want is you. And what you choose to do is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest thing share, repost, comment. And that's one thing about people. People that know you will not comment because they feel like they're cheering in front.
Ain't that the truth?
They want to cheer from the back, so they gonna double tap.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna watch all the comments and might like a few.
That's the realest thing I've ever heard today or the whole week.
Shit, I think the whole year.
That's
Bro.
or the whole year.
The whole year. The year just started.
I swear,
Man, this is inspirational.
I go through it. I've been.
Hey, you want to be the host?
I've been through it, bro. Like people check on you to see if you failed yet.
Of course, every day.
They're not coming. We talked about it when I landed.
We talk about it all the time.
I said people go to my
all
pages,
about it.
man, and like people are like my old success. Like, say I did something, I made a milestone in my career 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
The person I expect that posted liked it as soon as it dropped, they liking it today.
Mm.
Half of me like, but then the new me, I'm glad. Hey, finally.
That's that energy. You gotta redistribute or
Right,
redirect that energy.
right.
You know?
Right.
And I always say, if you have 50,000 followers, you actually have 80,000 followers. Because you have the 30,000 people that actually follow you but don't hit the follow and do keep up with you and then do watch your stories.
Them ghost followers.
The ghost
And ghost
followers,
They're
right?
the lurkers.
Yeah, and that's and I tell him like on stories, like on my Instagram story, I get a lot of views, but I told him half of the views haters, cause they checking to see.
And they're
They-
probably not even following, right?
They checking. Come on, man. Like if I
You're
all
the top hit of the search list. They just press that button and Theolodge.
Yep, and they be like, where he going this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in LA? You know darn well it's the Super Bowl this weekend. Come on, man.
Aside from the motivation, right? So you wake up, the hashtag motivation. I'm still very interested how you maximize this day. Like I want to know when you're in the studio, when you're working on your music. So like let's start from
Okay.
after the motivation part.
Okay, so after motivation, I make sure my fam good.
Right.
Make sure everybody good. Send them on a high note. Gym. While I'm in the gym, my mind is thinking of either slogans or creative ways of marketing myself differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I come to you and say, "Hey, yo, Jan, let me get 91 and up, man. I'm the next hot rapper coming out." Womp womp. That's a turnoff. Hey, what's up, man? I like what y'all doing, man. My name is Theo Jones, aka Theolodge. I'm an indie artist. I'm all about the positive movement, moving up, man. And I like what you guys doing, man. So just send your stuff over, and I'll show you what I do.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happened. And now you're here. This is like the fourth time you're here now.
Yeah, so I try to brand myself differently. Like I don't want to walk in the building and people be like, does he got on the rapper outfit? Like, does he got on all the chains?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have the
However, everyone, also another true story, I think it's been like 3 to 4 different occasions where you meet them and they automatically assume that you're a professional athlete.
football? Like they come to me. I told him that. I said no matter where I go,
It's football.
people think I play
He
football.
warned me when I first met him.
Matter of fact, it was
Right,
the
the first-
NASCAR. What's his name?
Jesse.
Jesse.
Right. He was one of the first. He was one of the first.
We went to
like a OC Cars and Coffee on a Saturday morning.
I told him.
And we're driving there, and Theo says to me, every time I go out in public, people think I'm a an athlete. And I was like, well, you know, you sort of look like an athlete, and I can see why. And kid you not, one of the very first things that happened when I introduced him to a couple of my friends was
They was sizing me up.
Of course
he
they are.
didn't see that.
Hey, I
part.
didn't say that now. I didn't
course
say
they
that. I
will.
didn't
But
say that. If you're watching this,
I see it. Like not sizing you up. Like I wonder what bruh do. You know,
Right,
in their
right,
head.
right,
Because when
right.
people talk to you, they do this. Like if I be like, yo, Jen, so
So who are you?
you be in the gym?
Yeah.
So, but I'm already.
You already know I'm in the gym. Come on.
But I'm waiting for you to be like, yeah, you know, I train for. I'm waiting for you to spill the beans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I always I carry myself to the point that it's like this thing like God, like walk in the room, man, it come light. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, people could tell when that positive energy coming. It just hits different, man. It's I got something money can't buy. You know what I'm saying? Like money, you can't just turn it on and turn it off. Like
Right.
it has to be with you or not. And you know what I'm saying? And that's what the world we in. Like some people feel like they could turn it on this weekend and turn it off next weekend.
It's just a facade if you do that, you know?
Man.
so motivation, gym, family,
music,
and then music, going to the studio.
marketing, thinking of different ways how to brand myself. Then I get online. Then I get back online. I make sure I post from 6 to 8 stories
Every
a
day.
6 to 8. I don't know why, but like I said, it's just like we are business. It's like our 15-second commercial.
Yep.
So just like McDonald's and Walmart is the highest in money maker in their lane, we have to think the same way.
Yeah.
So regardless of what they may say, like, yeah, to some it's old, but also to some it's new.
Yep.
So you got to always keep that. You can't say something is old. Like people are, I like a lot of artists I know, they'll get in the studio and they forget a song they did 3 months ago. That's why you got to make timeless music so you can release it when you feel like it's time to release it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the advice I would give anybody listening, like if you have something and you believe in it, there's no rush. Because when the moment comes,
You'll have it.
it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's happening, it's beautiful. You know, like what y'all doing right now. The moment came together
Moment came.
and it happened. And look where we at. First class exotics, bro. They cater to your celebs, if you're somebody, that's somebody, and you guys are doing your podcast here out of all places.
It's a trip how it all happened. Like, you're right. You know,
Yeah.
everything falls into place and there's a lot of opportunities that come by, and it's really like, are we going to do anything about it? Are we going to actually take action? And of course, me and Alex have been, you know, working on this brand for, you know, over 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's a struggle. We've been through so many pivots,
Longer,
changes.
actually, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, yeah. I mean, we've been through so many challenges, but
know.
like
A lot of speed bump.
a lot of speed bumps and a lot of walls.
But what I can say is, and what is kind of going back to what you were saying, how it becomes beautiful is, through this journey, every time we've moved on to the next level or whatever you want to call it, it's always been a big jump.
It's like overcome a hurdle.
Right.
There's always like, it legitimately is brighter at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not a small jump. We've you know,
But it also comes down to like the people we meet, you know,
Correct.
like you don't know how many times Alex brings you up, Theolodge.
Right.
You know, and the people that we meet that we're fortunate of meeting, and Alex, you're a big part of that, it gets us going, you know, all of our supporters, all of our team members that have been, you know, building and working with us and who believe.
Right.
You know, they're putting in the work because they you know, they support the brand and the business, and we couldn't have done it, and we wouldn't even be sitting here if it wasn't, you know, for the people who trust and believe and see the
Right.
brighter
Yeah.
future.
Of course, you got to always, there's always the believers that, like we know right now, it's somebody we don't talk to every day, but you know they're cheering for you louder than somebody you talk to every day.
My mama.
I was just about to say everybody mama is. Well, my mama be I drop some news to her, man, and I could just, You know what I mean? Like, cause they see they birthed it, they see it in us, and it's not no. My mom is a realist. Like, if you ain't got it, so you need
She gonna be real with you.
Yeah, like me, I'm not a cooker. I'm not good at cooking. You know what I'm
Same.
saying? So
Same. I'm very guilty on that.
my mom, to this day, I go to her house, girl, let me cook you up some. Let's go get some Publix wings. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I love those public wings, man.
Oh my!
I'm telling you.
Shout out Publix. Publix, if you listen, man. Y'all got to sponsor my boys' podcast.
Please,
I
let's
love
get some
Publix.
Publix on here because I've never been to a Publix before. I've never had their wings.
used
I'm
to-
in California. I'm from
Oh
California.
yeah, Publix, you hear it?
I'll tell you something really quick. So one of my very first jobs was working at Publix. I was a grocery bagger at 15 years old, and I kid you not, the only main reasons I wanted to go to work at that time was because I wanted to buy their wings and I wanted to buy their subs.
What about the free cookies though?
Oh,
Them free cookies though.
yep.
Them sugar cookies.
The snickerdoodles? Come on,
Hey,
man.
and then when I got older, because I was there for a couple years, and I transitioned to an overnight stock clerk, and so I would work from 4 to around like 11 or 12 in the afternoon, and we would open at 6, and people would just be standing in line. And like it was this huge thing, right? This is just a grocery store, and I would see the people, and the very first thing they would do is their free cookie and their free coffee. And there are some people that would specifically come in the morning just for that. And I didn't understand it back then, but looking back at it now, I think that's
marketing for you, right?
that's marketing genius,
Yeah.
right?
You lose money to get them in the door, but once they're in the door,
They're
got
gonna
a whole
buy.
store.
Correct.
Come on, man. A cup of coffee to them and a cookie.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
That's right. Couple cases for us to Theolodge. Come on.
Publix, I need them cookies, baby.
So, not to change the subject too quick, but what about the Super Bowl, man? What do you think is going to win?
Oh man. Super Bowl.
Hey, man.
Matter of fact, I'm kind of mad at the Super Bowl, man, because they could have got a brother at the halftime, or y'all could have put me at the tailgate parties. But anyway, that was
Hey,
just,
after this podcast, they just might hit you up. Who knows?
hey, y'all could have put a brother at the tailgate or something. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I'm excited for it because it's two teams that nobody thought would be there, which I
Right.
like. Everybody thought it was gonna be Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. If not Tom, it would have been Aaron Rodgers, and if not Pat, it was going to be Josh Allen. So now it's, you know what I mean. I love it. Two first number one overall picks going at it, and I like Odell being there.
Where are you guys going to watch it? Where you plan on watching it?
We haven't decided.
We ain't decided, man. We
yeah.
might pull up to the stadium, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Just
So-
don't forget about me.
Oh, we got you. We got you. Man.
We got some private invitations.
Hey, matter of fact, Shay Shaw, Uncle Shay, you know, I watch you and Skip every day, man. I came to Cali, man. Hey, undisputed. Hey, look out for your boy, man.
Speaking of invitations, Alex told me you guys going to what? UK, Italy, Europe somewhere?
Right.
Yeah, that's
So are you doing a show out there or what's going on?
yeah. So actually, it was supposed to be this month, but due to you know, the UK and Europe, everybody dealing with these different strands of COVID. They're just trying to get it to where, okay, this is what it's going to be. So how do we have to move around and make sure everything is safe? So I respect that. So it should be here in the next month or two. So it should be nice, man. I should be able to get some fish and chips in them London streets.
You know, I've never even been to Europe. So
What?
Alex, have you been?
Yeah, I
This is
actually have. Yeah.
So you're gonna go again. Have you ever been to London? You guys going to London?
I've never been to
Where
the
you
UK.
been? Where you been?
I've been to Spain. Yeah, I've been to Spain. I've been to Valencia, specifically. Yeah, I was there. It's been a long time. I was like 15, 16.
Valencia. That's my second home in Spain, man.
Really?
I done toured through there 3 times.
Small town,
Seriously.
but beautiful.
Yeah.
Small town.
I love Valencia, man. Shout out Valencia. Matter of fact, and during that time, I'm trying to extend it and do like maybe a 2 to 3 week run while I'm over there. So I'm just seeing, spots I've been through. You know what I mean? Because obviously I ain't been over there. We're going on 16 months, almost a year and a half. So it's like I need to go back through, refresh, and let them know, man.
Let them know you're still here.
Yeah, let them know.
With the blue check mark this time.
Oh, yeah, this time it's going to be crazy because now I can take those sponsors with me. I can get that Sprinter.
You can get the Sprinter van. That's what's up.
Hey, throw your logo on here. You know what I'm saying? So
speaking of your music, I saw, to kind of rewind back, when I found out about you, the very first thing that I did was obviously Google you.
Yeah.
And I realized that you had over 1 million plays on Spotify.
Yeah, on one song. Yeah.
That was which song was that? Well, that was Hallelujah, no?
Yeah, Hallelujah over
Wow.
1 million. But like last year, I did 4 million.
Plays on Spotify?
Yeah, 4
Damn.
million. 4
Wow.
million. And you know what was crazy about that?
Damn, what? That's crazy.
I always, and this is a story to my underdogs, and like everybody know Chanel West Coast.
Of course.
I mean, she out here. She was on
Ridiculousness,
Correct.
LA.
Right.
MTV star, got fans, got clout,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She doing it. So I was like, let me compare myself to somebody, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm comparable with, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So she posted it. So I don't know how I ended up on her page to make her the person I was supposed to compare with. But I think she was doing something. And I seen her post up like, I did this with no, kind of the message that I like to read. But I'm like, but at the end of the day, you're kind of somebody. It's just like Wiz Khalifa saying, man, I did this with no, you Wiz.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
of
Like
course.
Coca-Cola say, well, we did. Your Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola,
Right.
yeah.
So it's like taking you know what I mean? So I looked at her numbers and I was like, wait. I started doing the math. I said, hold up. Wow. And it wasn't no moment like I outdid her. It was just a clarification moment for me. Like, I ain't on MTV. I ain't been on none of that stuff. I'm from a small town, man. I got cows in the backyard. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like I got people counting me out more than they counting me in, man. And I'm
Anything's possible.
just to show them that, look, bro, here.
But you're Theolodge, man. Come on.
Man, when I seen those numbers, man, and my numbers was better, bro, I didn't know what to do.
I mean, it's a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be a small milestone, with where you're gonna go, with
Yeah.
us, with you, Theolodge, like
All of us, man. That's why we meet. It's like an elevator, man. Where you going, man? I'm going up. You know what I'm saying? Don't put
all the way.
Don't put no
All the
number
way.
on me. Like, hey, sir, what floor you going up? Oh, is this your stop? Nope. I want them to keep asking. Nope. This your? It looks good up here, but I can't look too long. You know what I mean? And some people get satisfied with like they get a little higher and be like, you know what, I'm good here. And I told Alex today, I'm like, people like us that got ambition, millionaires are just like us, but in a different form. Because they gotta find a way to keep the meals. We're fighting to try to get to those meals.
Yeah.
But just imagine how hard we're fighting to get to those meals. Imagine what they're doing trying to keep those meals.
Right.
So people feel like they always think money solves everything. It doesn't.
Nah, more money, more problems, right? Who said that?
Biggie, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to explain to people, man, like there's no easy way out. If somebody give you every car you wanted, the house you wanted, all this, there is no easy. You're gonna deal with problems.
Yep.
Money can't buy. Listen, money can buy comfort, but it can't buy happiness. I don't care what nobody. It can buy comfort. You're gonna be comfortable for so long.
Happiness comes within, man.
Yeah, man. So to my dreamers, man, like remember why you're doing it, and remember your purpose. And I tell people, know your 10. Like, Jim, my 10 ain't your 10. You might get there 5 plus 5. You might get there 9 plus 1. That last step may be slow. Me, I might go 2 plus 2 plus 6.
Everyone has their own path to the 10.
Right. And that's really my goal to explaining to people. Like, your target is your 10.
Right.
When you get there, you might go a different way. I can't, you guys can't look at the success of, you know what? It took this energy drink, XYZ to do this. It's just like me looking at, you know what? Dang, this little rapper just came out last week. He blowing up on TikTok. What's the easy way? I could do what? Well, let me go try to write a song that can go on TikTok. Let me try to, for what? He got to his 10. No matter when he came out.
It was his time.
He could have came out 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
He got to his 10. That was his blessing. I can't stop this man 10. God's still getting me to my 10. So I need to focus on Theo's 10, not what everybody telling me, no, you need to do a TikTok song. You need to do a song this way. Oh, no, you need to do it that way. No, because when the right song hit, what you gonna say? Boy, I'm glad you did that song.
Exactly. Like, you don't know until it happens, right?
Exactly.
Speaking of music too, I mean, with the whole performance, I know you've been traveling. What has it been like with like the whole pandemic and stuff?
Oh man, it's been strange, man, because you know a lot of people kind of in a time, man, where they got their own information, and I can't blame people from not coming to shows, but the less crowd, the less pay. You know what I mean? So now you got to do shows for
Right.
50% less than what you was doing it for, which, you know, I love it. You know what I mean? Like I rap in the shower, you know what I'm saying? So, but I always use precaution, man. I tell my fans when you come out, please mask up. If you feel safe that way. When I get on stage, I got the sanitizer wipe. I wipe down the mic.
Nice.
I tell the host, hey, you do all that.
Just don't throw anything on me.
Yeah, so we do all that. And I actually just did a show last week in St. Petersburg, Florida. And this guy caught this clip of me, which was weird. And I was just talking about being ignored. And I'm like, it's cool if people do ignore you. That's what you want. You want them to ignore you. And be fine with it. Because when they start paying attention to you, guess what? Keep the same energy. Just be fine with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people hit me up like, yo, Theo, that's fine. I'm like, what you talking about? I seen your video. I didn't even know the dude had it.
Right.
I had to go steal it, and I posted it on my page. I'm like, and they was like, was it a hard crowd? I'm like, no, that's me inspiring them to let them know I got to where I'm at by appreciating them ignoring me. So if I got here, dude, you don't need that route. That's why I go in there. I'm an open book. Crowd can ask me anything. I'm gonna let you know the truth. I want to hide now. Hey, this how I did it. I ain't telling you how you should do it. I'm not telling you should do that in the third. But this how I got here, man. I prayed on it. God sent me to this spot. This guy heard me. Then I ended up in this country. This guy heard me. I ended up in this country. This company heard me. I ended up on TV.
Damn.
And you guys heard me, and we're sitting here on this podcast on Super Bowl weekend.
Who's gonna win?
Rams.
Well, you in LA, right? You in SoCal. So.
Hey,
It's only right for you to say that.
Hey, Florida's a long way home.
Yeah.
You still got to get on the plane.
Yeah, I got the Rams by 5 though.
By 5.
By 5.
Okay.
By 5, because I think Cincinnati going they gonna get 8 one time. They're gonna get a touchdown. Then they're gonna get the 2-point conversion, and that's probably gonna cut it to about 15 to 20.
You putting any sports bets down or what?
I'm just throwing them out there so somebody win. You know you
You
owe
throw Theolodge a bone real
yeah,
quick.
you owe me. So
Yeah,
20, and then they gonna score. Rams gonna score 27. Then they gonna score again. So
Watch
that's
this.
22.
The predictions didn't come through.
So 22. So I'm going to say 22-27.
I'm putting that bet down. 22-27. Rams.
I can't put any bet down because I'm not that great with sports. However, I do like cars. What's your dream car?
A champagne supernova
For real?
in the sky.
That's
Yeah, man.
You classic?
Yeah.
I would have never expected that, to be honest.
I can see that.
No, I couldn't.
Come on, Theolodge. Look at
Hey,
him.
bro, you know Skilo?
No, I don't.
I bet you know Skilo if I say this. I wish I was a little bit
Taller.
taller.
Baller.
Okay, so in that video, didn't he have a Nova?
I don't know. Did he?
I mean, a hatchback with a couple of girls that came to watch their man ball. That y'all, I never understood that.
So since
why,
that music video, you wanted that car.
why the jocks get the fly girls, me I get the hood rats? Because back then it was like I was young, so
Right.
I wanted to hoop with the older. That song made me want to skip stages.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was like, then I go there, I'm like, girls do really watch their man hoop.
Of course,
Like, so,
man.
like-
they do.
Hey, the beauty of it,
Yeah.
takes 91
Whether
and
you
up.
good or not, you know.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I just that car just it just do something, man. And plus I like the song. So like I said, music influenced me on a lot of my decisions on different things that influenced me. And that song is just, you know what I mean? That champagne supernova, that John. Matter of fact, we're gonna play this on our way to SD.
So when do you actually like? How often are you in the studio or recording, or like how do you cook up your music? What's your process like?
Oh man, I'll pick up my phone. I just record, and I don't write. Like I got a build in my head, and like if I hear a beat, the beat got to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
So the beat actually tell me what to say. Like if the beat, somebody could be like, yo, that beat hard, but if I ain't feeling it, I can't do it. So it's like every day I try to put the camera on, say some bars or something. So it's like everybody think actually recording is I have to be in the studio and the headset on.
Right.
Yo, turn me up. yo,
Yeah.
turn.
Let them out. Let them out. Let them out.
Because if I'm recording, it doesn't microphone, studio. What I'm recording, I'm still practicing bars. I'm in the shower. I'm in the gym, repetition. Just constantly grab a word. I'm like, I'm gonna flip this word all day. Like argument. Why you starting this? On some fart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ricky Martin. That like you just try to, and you keep going. So then when you catch yourself in a moment where you need to write a quick song or quick bar, it's like it's there.
It's
like,
right there.
man, why you starting it? And now we there. Now the song is not a vibe there.
Yeah, I know what you
So
mean.
I just like repetition in the gym. I just try to get a word and that's
So you got a
really
whole bunch of voice memos on your phone. We pull that up. You can see it. A whole bunch of freestyles. You
Man,
kind
I
of
got-
trying to think of ideas.
Man, I got
bars.
so much stuff, man. And sometimes I get there, I be like, I might say something like, outside, I'm just focused on the grass, looking at the mirror, and then my eyes just focus on the path, and something, and done, and got it last, and then to the fun, and the knowing it's coming fast. Then I go, then I keep that, like, ooh, I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah.
Then I go back, and I fill in.
Yeah, the in between.
Right.
So you get the cadence and the rhythm and
Right,
stuff.
so
Dude, I
long,
get
long,
it.
long as you get that cadence, it's over.
Just fill it in.
Right. So
Damn.
I just try to practice. So when I get in any predicament, or you never know who you might see, and they're like, yo, kick something. Easy, let's go. And once I get them first two lines, it's a movie. We say,
I got to hear something afterwards. You
hey,
know?
that's that in terms of the crowd. Now everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Know why he
man, that's
stand
awesome.
tough? Notice that this man did not have his hands,
up. Dude.
Well, hey, man.
That song.
Theo, it's been a pleasure having you
Yeah, man, I
on
appreciate
our
y'all.
podcast, and we hope to have you again soon.
Yeah.
But this is Theolodge.
You got anything, any shows or anything you want to like? How do people find you?
Oh man, you got easy, man. I make the reason why my handle is Theolodge, because it's like when you introduce me, how do you introduce me?
It's Theolodge, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
so I make it easy for people. Like you can find me at ITSTHEOLODGE, It's Theolodge, or you could just Google Theolodge. Crew, backwards K, aka stands for work. Shout out to all my Floridians, all my Europeans.
Who else? Keep going.
Man,
What other area codes you got, bro?
Man, is it like life?
The Koreans.
Oh yeah. I got,
Come on, man. I'm sure you got fans out there.
South Korea. I'm supposed to go out there, but with the pandemic and stuff, man. But I'm gonna throw it to the universe right now. I will
Take me with you though.
be going to Dubai
Ooh,
this year.
this year.
Hey, you know what?
This year.
Hey, okay, this is look.
Don't spill the beans, Alex. But
I'll
there
tell.
may be something.
There may be something.
There may be
I think you just manifested it with us, and I'll tell you off camera. But look, we got to go. It was great having you. This is Theolodge with 91 and up. Follow him on Instagram. And again, thank you so much for coming, man.
Yeah, it's
I
a
appreciate it. G.
first time meeting you, and I felt the energy.
Appreciate it.
Hey, man, you're an awesome guy.
Appreciate it.
And
man.
this is why we always have great talks.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about the energy. It's all about the vibe.
Yeah.
Theolodge.
and inspire,
check 'em out.
and inspire the next person, man. Like sometimes, man, like Rodan, I ain't gonna say my man name off camera. We was talking. He went through a situation, man, and folks, if you could see the guy and what he going through, it's like he's pushing. I ain't got to tell you what he going through, but we had a coming. I ain't gonna say coming to Jesus talk, but just coming to the understanding that, you know, nothing in life is, you can't take it for granted. You know what I mean? Nothing in life is promised. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, you got to take them losses and stack them. And that way you climb back to that win. So, you know, anybody, if you listen to this and you're going through something, man, just remember why you do it and who you do it for.
You know what someone once told me is, if you're not happy, the
Wise
story
words
is,
of 2 Chainz. Sorry. I was like, I knew that sounded familiar.
hey, if you're not happy, the story isn't over. Someone once told me that.
Who told you? Yourself? No, that was good.
So yeah. But yeah, Theolodge, thank you once again, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Y'all.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
y'all, man.
Yeah.
Salute.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's 91 and up. It's 91 and up. It's 91 and up. It's our moment, so stand up. Hey, the home where we keep it real, y'all. Real talk, premium lifestyle. Either catch up or get lost.